Hello soulmates, so welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm now in a really beautiful place. It's actually in Phuket, and I really love this infinity pool in the place that I'm staying at, and I would love to do a reading in this beautiful pool place. And yes, here we are. For today's topic, we are going to use the Rider-Waite Tarot and also the Rider-Waite and also the Walk Your Light Oracle. Okay, so today's topic we are going to do is this love or lust? Okay, so is there something committed, or is there something long-term for your current situation, for your current love relationship? So we are checking the energy over here, getting all different kind of beautiful energies to help you check about this topic. Okay, so I'll shuffle 3 different groups of cards, and then yes, we'll go ahead with group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Okay, so shuffling the Rider-Waite. So for the I will get 3 cards from the Rider-Waite Tarot. Okay, hopefully you can see it. And then we will have 2 advice cards from the Walk Your Light Oracle. So okay, so right, go ahead and choose your group or pile of cards. So from the left we have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Okay, so let's now start with group number 1. Okay, so wow. Okay, so I'm going to read both upright and also the reverse position for the Rider-Waite Tarot, but in particular for this Oracle Light card, I'm not going to do any reverse position. So for group number 1, you have the Moon in reverse, the 3 of Swords in reverse, and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So the first thing that comes into me is that this is definitely a lust. It's not really a love kind of feeling that kinds of like fulfill your current emotions or feeling in this connection. And I think that yes, I think you know it, because this is the truth. You know the truth that you are not fulfilled and you are ending a cycle of heartbreaks. So you're definitely coming out from the heartbreak cycle, definitely knowing what is the truth. You are coming out of the cycle and you know that this is not fulfilled, and especially in the kind of like physical and materiality world. So I think in this connection you guys might have like struggle within yourself, and also not seeing the abundance of life being in this partnership. So I think the advice for group number 1 is that, okay, unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past life. Okay, I think it's time for you to get out of this connection. Okay, it's definitely not love, and it might be just love at first sight, but it doesn't really gives you the long-term commitment or the long-term relationship that you're seeking for. Okay, and then in Rama, look at this beautiful place that this person needs to go through over the waters. Where are you being called to journey to? So I think these 2 cards just comes up beautifully, because it is telling you to leave a situation which is toxic or which doesn't serve you anymore, and you need to follow your journey. Okay, you need to listen to yourself, listen to your inner voice, or listen to your guidance, your intuition. Okay, definitely you know it's time to end this connection, because of you know that this is not satisfying, and the truth is that this will not bring you long-term commitment, and that's why you need to follow your truth. Okay, you need to unbound. Okay, release all those limiting beliefs, release all those external voices, and really look into yourself. Where are you being called? Okay, so yes, this is for group 1. Let's move forward to group number 2. So we will have the Page of Pentacles, and then we have the Two of Pentacles, and also the High Priestess, and all in the upright position. So I think your current situation is that this love is kind of mystical. I would say, I think this is definitely some kind of a very fair but mystical love, but it doesn't really look like lust to me, because there's the Pentacles energy over here, and the Pentacles is always representing materials, and also like in this connection there's definitely stability of material world, and also you guys will not have any problem with like financial. And I think both of you in this connection is really hardworking people. You have a lot of different commitments to juggle at, and that yes, definitely both of you it's in a very young kind of energy right now, and it's really working towards, you know, the Page energy is a young energy, and really working towards what we call is that the stability of life. Okay, and yes, this love is definitely a very fair and just one, although both of you in this connection have this white and black kind of like representing two different opinions, but then you guys just, you know, really juggles it well. And yes, both of you definitely working towards building a solid foundation. Okay, so let's look, what are the advice from the oracle cards? Look at this. Wow. Trust your path and answer the call. So trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Okay, so I think this is the time that you're being called to trust your path, have trust in this connection, that it can build something like long lasting. And I'm seeing that you have answered the call, or you might, if you have not answered the call to like join this connection and believe in this person to be a love and committed long-term relationship, it's time for you to answer the call and really trust this call. Okay, trust your path, that this connection or this counterparty will definitely someone who supports you, and both of you will support each other in your journey towards building a stable future together. Okay, yeah, I think that's it for group number 2, and let's now move on to group number 3. Okay, we have the 9 of Swords in reverse. Okay, the 3 of Cups in reverse, and the Page of Wands in reverse. Okay, so the first thing that comes into mind is that the Swords energy, when it is in reverse, it represents someone who no longer be in confusion. So congratulations. I think you know that this connection is definitely not bringing you any fulfillment, especially both in your passion, in your spiritual path, and also in your emotion path. So it's definitely not fulfilling as you wish, and there seems that there's lack of this kind of like passion and sparks in this connection, and that's why the Page of Wands is in reverse. Okay, and there's not much to be celebrated about this connection. So if you are still stuck in this kind of like situation, you might want to I think you might have know the answer that it's time to leave, because it's really confusing. It's either it's time to leave or to really talk about the passion, about this connection. Okay, so there are two stories over here. So it's either it's time to leave, or you need to like kind of like talk it out with your partner, communicate this lack of passion and this lack of emotional fulfillment with your partner and work it out. Okay, because I think you already have the mental clarity over here with the Nine of Swords being in reverse position. So let's look the messages or the advice from you for you from the Oracle of Lights. So family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Okay, and align your life. What is no longer in alignment with who you truly are? Okay, so this is definitely in sync with this two of these cards, and I think this card can help you to understand like you don't need to do it alone. Okay, you can call upon your friends, your family, or you know, for those who loves you. And yes, it's actually calling you to communicate, because dolphins always represents communication. Okay, and you need to do it. You don't do it alone. You need to communicate what you want with your partner and talk things out, because always in a successful relationship you wouldn't do it alone, and that's not the time for you to do it alone. And then with the Cups and the Page of Wands in reverse, I think it's time for you to really understand what is not in alignment for this connection, and you need to know what both of you truly want in life. Okay, so I'm definitely seeing that both of you, like in this connection, needs to work on your passion, what excites you both most, and also what are the core values that both of you guys share, and also work on your emotional fulfillment. Okay, so definitely find something to talk about it, communicate about it, and to really find joy in life and start it over again with communication, because it's time for you to really come in the stage where you need to align your kind of situation right now, talking about emotion, mental, physical fulfillment. Okay, so I think for group number 3, you definitely need to communicate out, or you might want to try to communicate first and then see if this connection is worth it can be love or it can be lust, because it definitely is up to both of you to decide whether it is love or lust through communications. Okay, so yep, I think this is the kind of like the readings for today. Thank you so much. I love you guys for really like giving me the support by subscribing, liking, and commenting on my channel, and I'll see you guys soon. I'm sending you nothing but love and light. Cheers.